ain't even had my cup of coffee yet. It is 9 o'clock in the morning. I'm trying to get my coffee on. I'm trying to straighten up. But something came across me about these videos I've done recently about 2 incidents. The black teacher in Atlanta who put her kids, the black students in 2 classes where they had black teachers, and they were with these 2 teachers for most of the day, 3 hours and 3 hours. These black teachers were with these black students, versus the other white children in the school who had 8 other teachers going from class to class, whatever. For some reason, some of y'all thought that was kind of negative and bad on her behalf. And this is the question this is something kind of confused. Why y'all chasing behind these white folks? Well, no, seriously, why do black people love chasing behind these white folks? That principal made a decision that might have been in the best interest of those students to be in a class with 2 teachers for most of the day, since they knew what their issues would be. I thought it was a brilliant idea. I didn't see nothing negative in it. But after I read all y'all comments, I said, my God, white black people really have some type of love for these white folks. They love them, but they can't stand y'all black asses. I don't get it. Y'all saw something negative in that, but I actually saw something positive. I would like to talk to the principal just to see what her game plan was. I didn't see nothing wrong. I'm going to tell you why. I grew up, graduated with high school in Cincinnati, Ohio. All black kids, all white teachers. I used to be in Gary, Indiana. We had a excellent school system in Gary. Black students, black teachers. It was great until I got to Cincinnati with them white folks. Them white teachers couldn't stand my ass, and I most definitely couldn't stand their asses either. I went from having a great education to a point where I'm like, I don't like going to these places with these crazy white folks. Racist teachers in Cincinnati, Ohio, teaching black students. The teachers were coming out of Ohio. I'm living in Cincinnati, Ohio. They coming out of Indiana and Kentucky to teach. They lived in Indiana and Kentucky. I remember all this like it was yesterday. I might be 51, but I got good motherfucking memory. I ain't old over here that fucking crazy. Them teachers came out of Indiana and Ohio, because Cincinnati sits right there, Indiana and Kentucky, to come over there and teach them students in Cincinnati public schools. That means they wouldn't pay nothing. They didn't even live in the city. I thought it was kind of weird. And as I sat there in them schools and dealt with them white teachers, all white teachers, but majority black school, Aiken High School, I think they tore that shit down now, I don't know. But it wasn't just that school. I went to another school for a brief period in Ohio, in Cincinnati, and I went back to Aiken. White, I never could quite grasp how all these white educators ended up teaching black folks in Cincinnati, Ohio. And let me tell y'all something. If you think them white teachers had love and concern for them black students, you a motherfucking fool. I hated there in Cincinnati. Hated it. Should have kept my black asses in Gary, Indiana. But we had black teachers who cared about them students getting an education. So this goes back to my question. Why did you all side with the white folks? And somebody made the comment I thought was kind of funny. Is white folks' water colder and wetter? Some of the best times in my life have been with black teachers. And I take that back. I did have one black teacher, a history teacher in Cincinnati, Ohio. One black teacher. I'll never forget her. She was excellent. She was the only black woman in that school that I had out of her classes. And I can't think of her name, but I can remember I loved her class. Because she could relate to us on a different level. A lot of you all were upset with this principal and said this principal did this wrong and went about this wrong. Maybe the law needs to be changed, because it ain't working for black folks no more. I'm serious, y'all. These kids are not getting no education these days. I don't know if y'all see it or not. A few might be getting through, but the vast majority are not getting the shit out of these schools, y'all. They ain't getting shit. Y'all don't see it. Oh, because you drive by these kids, these water boys out there in the street selling water. You just think they're out there for, well, they ain't got nothing else to do. Shouldn't they be in school? Shouldn't they be somewhere getting an education? Shouldn't they? That's why I don't like these school systems being run. Atlanta public schools in the state of Georgia is a catastrophe because the state is in. We should have our own schools to educate our own students. This can't be that difficult to understand. We have not invested in creating our own schools to educate people who look like me and you. And if I had $1 billion or $1 trillion like Oprah and all these other, that's what I would invest in. I take the cream of the crop and make sure they got the best education they could. Because it's not happening on the public school system level, y'all. So you all were so quick to attack that principal. But I was kind of I had some questions for the principal. I'd love to sit down with her. I want to see, have the kids improved? Are their math scores higher? Are they doing better in that environment? They might have been better off in that environment with they only had 2 teachers for the day. I don't see anything negative about it. They're in elementary school. Them teachers probably could work with those students all day. We don't know what environments that these kids are coming from. I know that area was going through gentrification. I know at one point it was a bunch of poor black folks over there and some wealthy white folks moved in there, and there's still a housing project right up the street from that school. Where are these kids coming from? That housing project is still there. You do realize that I can take you over there, put in my car, drag you by Maryland Elementary, and then take you right on into the housing project. Around $1 million house, you wouldn't even know it exists. You're going, where do these niggas come from? Right here in the cut. Right in the cut behind the $1 million houses. And if y'all don't believe me, I will drive over there and show you this housing project. Not far from that school. Back in the cut. Most people don't even know that shit back there. It's there. Do you see the $1 million houses? Go by the $1 million houses, buy the $1 million townhomes, and turn down that street. And keep going. Go over the little humps in the road, and there it is. The ghetto. We still have rough neighborhoods in these cities. We still got housing projects here in this city. A lot of people, I drive by them all the time. A lot of people are like, I didn't even know that shit was over there. I said, you didn't know that was over there? Don't you see these black folks walking up and down these streets? I thought this was a nice, well-to-do area. We got poor niggas scattered throughout the city. I have to side with the principal, y'all. Because maybe she was giving them students a chance to sit there and really focus on stuff instead of scuttling from class to class to class. Maybe they needed the one-on-one help. I know I did. When I was in high school, I had a math tutor. In Cincinnati, Ohio, I had a math tutor that I would go down into public life. At the end of the day, every day, I worked with that white man. We sit there and we did math until he found out I was gay. And by my junior year or something, he was a real religious person. In the library, I told him, I think I'm gay. They didn't like that. Oh, what? Idiots. But anyway, I'm going to put my coffee on. Y'all got to stop loving these white folks. Because they don't love us. Matter of fact, they can't stand our asses. When they see you coming, they'll smile at you and close their fucking door. And when I see them coming, I smile at them and I close my fucking door. I ain't got nothing against white folks, but I know what world we live in. I know how. They'll put that old Democrat sign in the yard, Black Lives Matter, and they voting for Biden and Obama and all that shit until you walk up on them doorsteps and have a chit-chat with their asses and see how unwelcoming you will be. At that point, you're going to swear you up there trying to steal a package off their push. They will look at the Amazon package. Look at. Did you see the Amazon package? Man, sir, I was just coming up here just have a cup of coffee and tea. I'm your neighbor, sir. I live right next door to you. You didn't know you didn't steal my Amazon packages, did you? I've lived in white neighborhoods. Y'all can have that shit. I don't want to be bothered with poor niggas. I damn sure don't want to be bothered with no racist white folks pretending to be your friend with that Black Lives Matter in the yard. They ain't your friend, honey. They ain't. Don't be fooled. But anyway, it's a short little video that damn trimpoline is wearing off. I'm weaning myself so she can get back to normal around this motherfucker. And damn pills had me over comatose. I said, what the fuck going on around here? Shit. I'm listening to birds chirping in the back and when I was like, birds sound pretty nice. Woke up this morning and birds chirping. I said, shut the fuck up! Fucking birds out there. I said, oh shit, I'm back to normal. Weaning myself off them pills. I said, them birds shut the fuck up. I took a broom out there, threw it out the window at their asses. All that fucking chirping, making all that fucking noise early. I'm back. Let me get my coffee. Y'all have a good day. Oh, I forgot today's Thursday, August 12th. It's about 10 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to make my damn coffee. Y'all love these white folks, but they don't love y'all. They don't love you. And y'all still don't get it. Y'all still don't fucking get it. What will it take to get through to you niggas that they can't stand y'all asses? What would it take? We're going to find out.